Back at Watkins, Glen getting set for the restart. Now we want to note that Robbie Gordon is back on the lead lap. He got the free pass a moment ago and came on pit road for a final tune-up and stop. Let's listen in to Hollywood Armstrong.
Okay, race fans, the Jim Beam Toyota is about 10 stalls away. We're going to do 4 tires, adjustments on the rear shocks. Hang on, this should be fun. We got that one done. We're going to the other side. Just want to give a little bit of shout out. Okay. And we're done. Down the way. Just want to give a shout out to all the guys behind the scenes that makes this possible for us to have fun.
Thank you, Hollywood. And we mentioned Robbie Gordon back on the lead lap in 30th position. Interesting lane choice here, guys.
Yeah, the 18 car was the leader here, Dale.
Yeah, he's chosen that outside. We've seen a couple guys make a pass. It'll be interesting to see if this works out for Kyle Busch now.
Let's listen in with our Degree V12 full throttle.
Ready. Green flag. Ready. Green flag. Green. 2 by 2.
That is the leader's telemetry right there, folks.
Back in line. Top of 3. Top of 3. Top of 3. Top of 3. 2 wide. Top of 3. Clear. 2 wide. Go out there. You're clear. All clear. 2 wide. 2 wide at your door. Right door.
Clear.
Just a 00.
Clear by 2.
Clear. Still clear. Whatever you need. Clear by half on the 6. Clear by 2.
The lane choice there might have cost Kyle Busch a lead, but it is Tony Stewart who has the lead now. Kyle Busch in second, Ambrose third, Biffle, Montoya, Pappas, and Carl Evers just made a pass to get a couple of spots all the way up in the 7th position.
I don't know about that choice. I mean, it's easy to second guess, and Kyle knew what he had and what he felt like with his car. But, you know, as the leader, you dictate the start of this race, and I think that inside would have been the proper place because you can get out in front of those guys. That guy, second guy, can't beat you back to the start-finish line.
And the other thing is when you have the inside, you can force the guy on the outside out of the preferred groove. I mean, you don't have to let him have that lane, and you can push him completely out of that lane, and that's kind of what Tony did.
Yeah, but it is a driver's choice, and he felt like that was the spot for him to be. As we look out the back of his car here, he's trying to keep Marcus Ambrose behind him.
Possibly a replay of what we saw here on Saturday in the late laps of the NASCAR Nationwide Series race when Marcus Ambrose was trying to make the pass on Kyle Busch and made it work, entering the bus stop, and was able to get the victory.
Yeah, and we see Marcus all the time getting his car, trying to get outside of that driver's mirror. These cars are hard to see out the back. He's trying everything that he can to not let that guy in front of him know exactly where he's at so that he can make a move like he did yesterday. It's a surprise move. Where he's going to do it, they really don't know. So he's just trying to keep these guys guessing at all times.
Gotta believe Kyle Busch is not going to give him that inside move entering the inner loop, but also Marcus very good coming in turn 9. And now Marcus may be under attack a little bit. Look at Biffle up in turn 10.
Yeah, what a great run for Greg Biffle here today. He's doing exactly what he's needed. He's kept himself in the hunt all day. He's trying to go to the outside of Marcus. That's not exactly the spot to be. See if he can make that crossover move and get to the inside of him as they approach turn 1.
He's going to make a move on him here into 1 now.
He's on the inside.
He's going to have to outbrake Marcus Ambrose, which is a difficult proposition.
He stayed right there, but he's not going to be able to complete the pass.
Now Montoya is attacking Greg Biffle from behind.
Yeah, when you have to slow down then and get yourself back in line, that allows the next guy to close up on you. But Greg's able to pull away a little bit through the S's, so Montoya probably won't be able to get the run that he needs right here. Really good run again by Greg Biffle and his team doing what they need. You see Clint Boyer back there, another car that needs a good run here today. These guys, one trying to stay in the top 12, the other trying to get himself closer to that cutoff point for the chase.
Right now, Biffle would gain 3 positions up to 9th if he could hang there in the top 5. Jimmy Johnson in front of the 2 car. John Johnson was the pole sitter, remember, and the 2 car was on the outside front row.
Let's don't forget about the history that we have with the 48 and the 2.
That's right. Yeah, we talked about it at the start. They weren't going to do anything at the start, but I think that push comes to shove right now. See a change here.
Yeah, Kyle Busch has been passed by 2 cars, Marcus Ambrose and Greg Biffle.
So Kyle sliding off the track and having some trouble there, giving up a couple of positions.
And has Ambrose trying to take that spot away too. Dave?
It's the same problem he's had all day. The thing won't turn. That's what he reported to his crew. Just really having trouble with a tight race car that won't turn the way he likes it to.
Now that was Montoya trying to make that pass on Kyle Busch. He wasn't able to do that.
Let's show you what happened in turn 10 when Kyle had his struggles, and you're looking for Marcus Ambrose's camera. Watch the pass here.
You can see just Kyle Busch gets in there too hard, and that's that pressure that driver behind you puts on you, makes you do things like that.
If you take your eyes off that racetrack for one split second, you can find yourself in the wrong spot and miss your braking point.
So he lost the lead on the restart. He had the outside lane, and now he was pressing and obviously tried to really drive it in turn 10 and lost a couple more positions. Tony Stewart, a 4-time winner here. All 4 of those wins coming in the last 7 starts at this racetrack, is our leader. Marcus Ambrose is second, and Greg Biffle, Kyle Busch, and Juan Pablo Montoya in the top 5. This place has been a home for Tony Stewart. He loves coming to Watkins Glen. He has not finished worse than second the last 5 years he has come here, and 4 times he has stood right here and shouted as a winner.